Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. Big one today. It's the last league game of the season. We are also going to find out our opponents in the playoffs. So remember, we now are going to get put into I think it's just a simple draw with the other 7 league winners. 2 groups of 4. We play each other twice. Winner from each group then advances to the final. But more importantly, the winner from each group gets promoted to the second tier. So it's going to be an interesting next sort of like 3 or 4 episodes as we finish off the season. What I want you to do is make sure you smash a like on today's video for me. Thank you to everybody who's commenting on the videos, answering the questions that I'm asking. Make sure you smash another like today, and let's get into it.
I think I'm a special one.
Alright boys, so since last episode when we played Porto in the Cup and Moncarapacense, there we go, we played Mora 2-0, Alens 2-0, and then we just from about here, just getting a bit sloppy defensively. We've managed to tighten it up once again, but at the same time we're not scoring freely. We've had a 1 there, a 1 there, a 1 there, a 2 there. That was a decent result, but we're coming from behind.
That's what she said.
And then last episode, last game that I've just played off camera, 0-0, we did have 3 goals disallowed. Jabari had a hat-trick of goals disallowed, all very, very tight offside decisions. So he looks like in decent form, to be fair. We're playing a team that are near the bottom. They actually are bottom, well bottom. So obviously they're going to be out of the game next season because they'll be going into what's now going to be the 4th tier. 5th tier. No, 5th tier. This division is now going to become the 4th tier. Right, okay, that's it. I'm getting confused. I know what I'm doing. Let me know down in the comments if you know what's happening. I have kind of got a grasp on it. But yeah, if you want to ask any questions, not unsure what the crack is with this, just put it down in the comments. Right, anyway, let's get into today's episode. We've had a youth intake. We've also had cash injections. We're having so we started debt-wise at £2 million. It's now 640k, which isn't really down to us because over the last few months we've had 2 650s put in by the board, which is very nice of them to keep us going. Obviously, if we can just get into the second tier, we're going to be talking more TV money because we have had a little bit of TV money. So this season, we've had £177,000 for the TV money, which is very good, and £91,000 from the game against Porto. So we just need to, obviously our budgets, if we do get promoted, our budgets need to be bigger. But hopefully that'll mean then more TV money, especially if we're lucky enough to get into the second tier. Squad development wise, so we've signed, I think this guy was the pick of the bunch. Potential 4-star. He's not great. He's a right winger. Which is obviously that we're playing with. Pace, not great, 10. But his technicals aren't too bad. 12 technique, crossing 10, dribbling 10, first touch 7. So, yeah. Who am I kidding? If we end up getting into the top tier, he's not going to be good enough, is he? But for now, if we don't end up getting into the second tier, we may be able to get away with having players like this as backups in the 3rd tier. So we are guaranteed minimum going into that new division, which is called the Taraka or something, which is one massive division. But anyway, let's finish the season undefeated in the league. 19. I don't even think we get a trophy for winning the group either. It's not as if it classes as a league title, which is a bit frustrating, especially on the plan for getting past Jose Mourinho on the Hall of Fame. We need to be winning trophies, so I think we're not going to get a trophy unless we win the actual grand prize, the sort of like the final. Right, I've moved Sagota out onto the left-hand side, mainly because he's left-footed and he just cuts in a little bit more when he's on his right foot, and I don't necessarily need him to do that. Sorry, when he's on the right side, don't necessarily need him to do that. Also, Zakina's now fit, so I wanted to have a little look at him. Pinto is suspended for today, so we've moved Sosa, who's been fantastic in central midfield. He's going to have to go back in at left back for today. A lot of players, the older players in particular, I've not offered them new contracts yet. I want to see out the season and just see where we are and see what's available before we start offering deals out. Get in, Zakina. Well, what I am hoping to do, especially people like, so Mano's a good one, the right back's a good example, decent player, maybe use him as a backup next season. So we're not doing a full clean sweep and getting a new squad in. There's people like Zakina as well, Semedo, Sene, all good players, just a little bit old. So I just want to, and I've offered Mano a contract to start with, and he wanted the same amount of money, but he wanted a 2-year deal at 33, and he also wanted playing a certain amount of games, getting an extra deal, and I didn't want it. So I'm just going to leave it. It's not as if there's loads of teams coming after him. I'm just going to leave it till the end of the season and see where we're at before I start offering contracts out. Right, we're coasting again. These are bottom of the league. We should be smashing these. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put it up to attacking. I have done this on various occasions over the last few games, putting it up to attacking, especially when we're chasing results. We've had to chase a good number of those games in between now and last episode. We've had to chase games a little bit, but today is just really finding out about our opponents for the playoffs. I'm just a little bit concerned. A lot of B teams have won groups. Braga B, Sporting B, and Rio Ave B, and basically that means they have free movement of players. Now I'm not necessarily thinking the AI is going to put first teamers in their teams to make sure they win games, but they have had a lot of players play in the squad who are good enough to play in the first team. So I think it's going to be really difficult to win one of the two groups. But there we go, an unimpressive 1-0 win to finish the season. We're just going to say well done because we need to keep the confidence high as we move into this absolute crucial stage of the season. So basically, our possible opponents can see Braga B have done very well. Look, finished the group 9 points clear. Rio Ave B, a team called Trofense. I haven't heard of them. Professional club. I wouldn't have thought there'd be many I wouldn't have thought there'd be many semi-professional clubs playing. There's one, São João de Ver. Okay, so we should have advantage over. I would fancy us against anybody else apart from B teams. Oh, Sporting got beat. Sporting have bottled it. They must have lost. They must have lost their last game. They were level on points, and they've absolutely bottled it, which is massive. Where are they? They've drawn 2-2. We will always remember Oriental Dragon, especially if we get promoted this season, a team that we saw at the start of the game. They've managed to get a point which has stopped Sporting winning their group, which is massive because obviously they're the biggest B team. I don't think Benfica have a B team. If anything, we don't need to worry about it anyway. They've had players like this dude, Fernandez, playing for them. He's only played, he's scored 2 goals for them, and he's played 11 games, look. So he's been playing for both the first team and the reserves. So it's going to be a complete lottery of what players, I think, get put into teams like Braga and Rio Ave. I think there's another big club as well that haven't qualified. Yeah, Vitória de Guimarães. So hopefully, I'm not sure how it works. I imagine it could be just a literal straight draw, but we're going to find out. Okay, right, it's been done. There was no draw for us to view. It was literally just put in front of us, and as you could see, we've been probably given the best draw. By the looks of it, it's just been done as in A, B, C, D together, E, F, G and H together. So we've probably got the best possible outcome there. Mariners are a semi-professional, Fontas a semi-professional, and Caldas semi-professional. We've been put with 3 semi-professional groups. So basically now, next episode will be the start of the promotion stage, group stage. Basically, we've just got to win this group. So we're playing everyone home and away like a Champions League kind of group. We've got to win the group to get promoted. In the other group, In the other group, Braga and Rio Ave have been put together. So I would put us as strong favourites now to get promoted. Even the teams, we were classed as third favourites, even the two teams, Unión de la Liga, Jose's old club, second favourites, they didn't win their league. And then Lustana Loroso, which I think have a little bit of money behind them. If I'm thinking of the right club, I'm sure they've got a little bit of money. You Portuguese guys will probably know. Let me know down in the comments. I'm pretty sure this is the team that's got a little bit of money. Sunday's episode, we're going to play the first two games. Right, so I think these are the fixtures. So I'm thinking next episode we may even go with a triple header. Yeah, we'll go Mariners for Tenas and Caldas. One big episode for you on Sunday night. All right, guys, so this next episode out, 7 p.m. All right, boys, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash the like on today's video for me. Muchly appreciated. And we're in the promotion playoffs. So we'll see you 7 p.m. on Sunday night. Triple header. Let's see how we get on. All right, guys, take care. See you later.